every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at PEM West Radio. Tune in for the rhythms that make you feel alive. And get ready to power up your day every day on Power 365 Radio, broadcasting from the city of Ibadan. Follow us for top-notch news and entertainment updates. Don't miss a thing. So, pick up your phone and follow us on Facebook at Power 365 FM, Instagram at Power365_FM. Power 365 Radio, your number one online Southwest radio.
Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365.
Good morning and welcome to yet another interesting edition of Sport Brief on Power 365 FM, your number one online radio in Southwest Nigeria. We are the best among the rest. Wherever you may be listening to the sound of my voice, this is Ibidakbo Miracle Oluwa Damilola. Okay, please do well to follow us right now, right here on Facebook. We are live presently at Power 365 FM, and on TikTok, for the TikTok lovers, at Power 365 Online Radio is where to watch us live and direct, and also for you on YouTube at Power 365 FM. We have in the studio this morning, oh my god, talking about the man you've been actually listening to his voice over the course of I think few days and few months ago now. He's live with us here in the studio of Power 365 FM, and once it is time, we'll be running sport together this morning. Please stay tuned and don't touch the dial. And also on Radio Garden, we are live presently, www.power365fm.com, and Engineer Matitu is in the studio with me this morning. Okay, let's get down to business. I'll be starting with the local stories on my table this morning, talking about the former Abia, actually a commenter, defender, joins what? He joins the Armenian side. Let me confirm to you, talking about John Akeleshi Onua, a former Abia comment, actually what? Left back, has joined Armenia, a first league side. That's SC Mike Mika on what? On a year deal until 2025 season. Let me confirm to you, talking about this particular guy. Living Nigerian National League NNL side Abia comment, and also was actually what the latest move he has for himself, moving to SC Amiga, and also we represent a great platform for the 19-year-old Nigerian defender. Let me also confirm to you that is actually expected to be a rock in the defense for SC Mika as the 2024-2025 Armenian First League and also the second top flight league in Armenia is currently ongoing, 7 minutes away from 9 a.m. Nigerian time. Without wasting much time, okay, let me just bring on board, and we'll be doing it together this morning, talking about who is standout analyst Afi Wajoye Olasukami with me in the studio this morning. Good morning and good to have you on the show this morning.
Good morning, Daminola. Good morning to the city of Ibadan. Nice to join you on this program today.
Oh my God! In fact, I thought it would not be possible, but as it stands and as it is, here we have analyst Afiwa Joy Olasekomi. How is Ondo State?
Ondo State is fine. Thanks for having me.
Okay, a very quick one. We thought we'll be doing the official unveiling, like I said, and I've promised that the handover of Jesse will be done a moment away from the kickoff of EPL, but due to some reasons, that will be done on Monday. Okay, now straight up to business. A lot of stories is here. We will be checking together this morning, but the first story we'll be looking together is a story of the Super Eagle head coach. Up to now, we don't have a coach, and of course, we know that next month qualifier continues, and also we don't know what it takes, but I think I was talking about the committee in charge. They were actually considering the fact that it might be Iguavon that will be taking up that particular post before we see a new manager. I don't know, but I think it is not. We are not the best nation to be in this particular tight corner. Or what can you say to this?
Yeah. Well, for me, I think it is our World Cup qualification that we are actually joking with. A serious football nation will have hired a manager at this point. Now that the qualifier is just around the corner, you can't afford to just have an organization without a leader. So as it stands today, the Super Eagles is without a leader, and we want to actually qualify for a major tournament. So it shows everything that is wrong with Nigerian football, and it is disappointed. The earlier we fix this issue, the better for us.
Because as it stands now, I must say to you that it's not something too good on our side, because we don't have luxury of time, and also I don't know, but we never can tell. Like you said earlier on, that we are joking with our qualification ticket. Straight up, moving on away from that, this is coming from Manchester United coach yesterday. He said something, and I think we need to talk about it. He said that they have a lot of players in that particular squad. Some just arrived from the Euro, some from the Copa America, and also some are on injury presently. He said they are not too ready for the English Premier League, and we all know that English Premier League game when Man U before friction against Fulham, that's later on today. So what is it, sentimental, or maybe just trying
the obvious? We have a lot of players out injured. The new signing, Euro, who was signed from Lille, was injured in his last game for the club. A lot of them like that. Luke Shaw has been ruled out. we also know Luke Shaw is injury pro, so nobody should be caught by surprise. So I think basically the team is uh, just trying to find their feet. You can see what Erik ten Hag has been trying to do, bringing in a lot of Ajax players, those players that he is used to, is conversant with. I think he has 5 Ajax players in his squad at the moment. It's interesting to see what will happen this season for Manchester United. Manchester United has not won the league for, I think we are closing to 6 years now since Manchester United last won the league. It was actually Alex Ferguson. So I think they are looking more like the whole, I mean, Arsenal are counting 25 years now. Manchester United are into their, I think, 5, 6, 7 years now.
Should I
Also Chelsea. So I think the most dominant team in Premier League at the moment is actually Manchester United and Manchester City.
I must actually say to you that this is not a fair one for Manchester United fans out there, because right now on Facebook, I know people are actually joining and they will speak against you this morning. But the truth is, as it stands, if Arsenal are counting 21 years, oh my God, and Manchester United, today is their opening game,
yes,
and they actually make us understand the fact that they are not too ready for this game. So what should we be expecting from them? A loss or a draw tonight?
I see to get behind them, and remember this is the opening Premier League game, so they will be all out on Fulham tonight. Fulham is just one of those teams who many people will not expect to make any impact this season, probably to just stay on, avoid relegation. But Manchester United, they need to achieve more than the FA Cup they won last season, and it starts tonight.
And as it stands, we see how they played, because for me, the Manchester United I watched against Manchester City was actually outstanding. Even though at the first half of the game they were not too spectacular, but later on, the connections, the way they play football, the way they connect lines together, I seen that actually there is a work in progress.
Manchester United have always been like that. Whenever they come up against City, it is their arch rival, so they raise their game. So
more or less like a derby.
Yes.
Moving on, I think I picked that. Yesterday, we see talking about La Liga, games went down yesterday, ended 1-1, and also Real Betis taking on Girona is also ended 1-1. I think we talked about this. Okay, not on this program. I was saying to someone that what should we expecting from Girona this season? The way Girona played yesterday, I don't think it is the Girona we saw last season, because obviously the first 10 league game Girona played last season, they won it all. But right now they are still picking up the first opening game of their Premier League. They are picking not Premier League, La Liga. They are picking up a draw. So what should we be expecting from Girona this particular season?
I'm not expecting much. Girona before last season were nowhere to be seen in La Liga, and it comes once in a while. You understand? So I think they've done their best. This season they are going to be in for a real fight, and I don't expect them to finish, I mean, to sustain the level they were last season. The big boys like the Real Madrid, Barcelona, Atletico Madrid, they are still going to dominate the league. For Girona, their aim should just be to maintain maybe the Champions League spot or Europa League spot.
Okay, fine. I've been able to pick that. Moving on, 14 minutes away from 9 a.m. Time is running. Today, La Liga also games have been played, and also we see the likes of French League 1. Paris Saint-Germain will be taking on Lazare. But the truth is, Paris Saint-Germain without Kylian Mbappe is playing tonight, 15 minutes away from 8 p.m. Nigerian time. What should we be expecting from this particular?
Going to be a difficult game. Your first game in the new season is always going to be a difficult one, because the team is still trying to find their feet. A lot of teams, that's why I said you cannot really judge most of these teams by their first 3 matches.
In fact, the truth is, considering opening games, there are a lot of teams that they are not too spectacular. See the likes of Liverpool, they've not won their opening game since a decade ago, as it stands. But yet they are doing well, even though not well enough. But at least they are maintaining the spot of UCL. And also we see the likes of Manchester City. Their opening games they've been able to win was just 15 opening games they've been able to win. Right from when Manchester City has been playing football in English Premier League. So I think I support you with that we cannot judge any team with their opening game. But of a truth. You know, the starting point of every league game is actually very nice because guys can actually build on that momentum to go all out and maintain it. What if Chelsea playing on Sunday and they defeated Manchester City? How sweet would that be to you?
Yes, I will love it, but still, I will not put too much faith in that team. The Premier League is like a marathon. How you started does not really matter. What matters is how you end it. We saw a team that led the English Premier League for 8 months and then lost it in the last month of the season.
Please, I don't mention that name. The name of that team.
I will not mention this.
Okay then, still Sport Brief on Power 365 FM. We go on a short break, and while we're back from the short break, Sport Brief continues. Please don't touch it out. We will be right back. Má gbégbá rẹ̀ bí èèyàn bá gbégbá rẹ̀ bígbà kan bá níyàn fìgbòwò sọ̀gìrì. Ǹjẹ́ ti gbọ́ nípa ètò kan èyí tó gbóúnjẹ fẹ́gbẹ́ gbàwó bò wálé mẹ́bí ọlọ́run ọba mi òkè ló dirí ẹwà fákùkọ Power 365 FM ó tún ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti gbọ̀nù ara yọ ètò kan tí ó máa dé bá yín létí ìgbọ́ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìsinmi bẹ̀rẹ̀ déédéé aago 5:30 títí dé aago 6:30. Abala mẹ́ta lè tó pín sí abala mẹ́ta ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀. Abala àkọ́kọ́ òun náà la pè ní abala aṣótọ́pẹ́. Abala ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìyànjú. Abala ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta òun la pè ní abala gbé bọ́dì ẹ̀ táàtì jọ máa jó sọ́lọ́run lọ́rùn. Lágbàlá yìí lètò èyí tó gorí afẹ́fẹ́ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìsinmi. Aago 5:30 sí aago 6:30. Má gbégbá rẹ̀ bí èèyàn bá gbégbá rẹ̀ bígbà kan bá níyàn fìgbòwò sọ̀gìrì ni.
Don't turn off your radio. You're listening to Power FM. This is 365. Don't turn off your radio. Power FM. Power FM. This is 365. Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You're listening to Power FM. This is 365. Power FM.
Ǹjẹ́ ti gbọ́ nípa ètò kan èyí tó gbóúnjẹ fẹ́gbẹ́ gbàwó bò wálé mẹ́bí ọlọ́run ọba mi òkè ló dirí ẹwà fákùkọ Power 365 FM ó tún ti ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti gbọ̀nù ara yọ ètò kan sí létí ìgbọ́ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìsinmi bẹ̀rẹ̀ déédéé aago 6:30. Abala mẹ́ta lè tó pín sí àjì ní ọ̀rọ̀ ìyànjú. Abala ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kẹta òun la pè ní abala gbé bọ́dì ẹ̀ táàtì jọ máa jó sọ́lọ́run lọ́rùn. Lágbàlá yìí lètò èyí tó gorí afẹ́fẹ́ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìsinmi. Aago 5:30 sí aago 6:30. Má gbégbá rẹ̀ bí èèyàn bá gbégbá rẹ̀ bígbà kan bá níyàn fìgbòwò sọ̀gìrì ni.
Don't turn off your radio. You're listening to Power FM. This is 365. Power FM. Don't turn off your radio. You're listening to Power FM. This is 365. Power FM.
Welcome back from that short commercial break. The program that is still live presently, it is Sport Brief on Power 365 FM. Whatever you may be listening to the sound of my voice, this is Bida or Miracle Lua Damilola. 21 minutes away from 9 a.m., just like 21 seconds. Okay, I still have with me in the studio analyst Afiwa Joyola who coming this morning. And of course, we are still discussing stories around the world of football. Let's go to CAF Champions League this morning. Talking about CAF Champions League, they appoint Uganda referee for Remo Stars. And also, don't forget, this particular one that will be ahead of the crucial first leg, a preliminary round of CAF Champions League. And also, the African Soccer ruling body has appointed Uganda official for the game involving Remo Stars. And also, ASFAL of Morocco. Let me confirm to you that the Blue Stars are actually qualified to represent the country after they finish the second place in the 2023-2024 Nigerian Premier Football League. Don't forget, ASFAL also finished a second place that was last season in the Moroccan League. And also the football body announced Uganda and Moshood Salis as the referee for that particular encounter. Let me confirm to you that the game is rescheduled to take place at Remo Star Stadium in Kenya. That's come August 2024. As far as that is concerned. Okay, let's go back to Afiwa Joyola as we'll be talking more stories this morning. Afiwa Joyola, good to have you again. We see that today we want to talk about some games that were played over the weekend, and I know that you won't be sentimental. Now, Chelsea are taking on Manchester City on Sunday, 4:30 p.m. Nigerian time. What should they be expecting from the team Enzo Maresca will be displaying at Stamford Bridge?
I'm looking forward to an interesting game. Most importantly, I'm looking forward to seeing what Chelsea have got to offer. Preseason form that they are bringing into the season. Their preseason form has been very, very shambolic. In 6 games, I think they only won. Embarrassing. You can't take such form game against Manchester City. So it is what they do tonight that will show us exactly the direction they want to go. For Maresca, it's going to be a big test for him coming up against his former boss. A lot of these players have got a lot to prove tonight.
Okay, that's what Olasukami feels, and of course on my own end too. But if we actually check the stats and also when they went head to head when they played last season, Manchester City was not able to defeat Chelsea just at the FA Cup semi-final. That was the long goal at the dying moment of the game that gave them victory over Chelsea. Okay, moving on away from that particular game, talking about games that were played at the English Premier League, we see the likes of Ipswich Town will win up against Liverpool. The Ipswich Town, they just promoted team, taking up against Liverpool that finishes 3rd position last season. What should we be expecting? Note that Liverpool has not won their opening game. It's over a decade now in the Premier League. So should we expect that Ipswich Town is going to cook up a drama and later on today?
I think Liverpool will win tonight. I have a feeling they are going to win. They have the squad, they have the strength in depth that can actually win that game. It's left to be seen of the new manager. Jurgen Klopp has left the club. We have a new man in charge now. What can he offer? Can he actually build on that template, or is he going to be the whole Liverpool under the previous manager that came the game today? Because if we should not actually pose a threat to Liverpool, but we know football is sometimes very, very funny. There could be an upset. Yeah.
Okay, fine. There could be an upset. To Liverpool fans out there, I know you'll be praying that there should not be an upset. But we never can tell. Football is not something you can just predict and be so accurate. Okay, talking about Chelsea now. Let's go back to Chelsea. Talking about transfer stories around Victor Osimhen. While we're on break, Sukomi said something that I need to make you understand. He said if this man is truly joining Chelsea, and it will be something different. So now Victor Osimhen, stories, speculations here and there has been popping up that this man is likely to join Chelsea. Okay, let's assume if he joins Chelsea, where on the log table do you think Chelsea will be finishing?
Well, it is too early to call at this moment because we've not really seen a serious game being played by Chelsea. It's remains to be seen, but I'm just hopeful because last season the team missed a lot of scoring chances. So with Osimhen coming into the team, I think there's going to be a level of improvement. Osimhen scored 15 goals last season. The previous season, he was the top scorer in the Serie A. So bringing such quality into your team should automatically improve your fortune in the league. So that's why I'm hopeful. But then, it is a different ball game when you wish for something than the reality. You understand? So I think let's see what if Osimhen joins at the end of the day, and let's see what he's able to achieve.
Before I let you go, before we wrap things up on the show this morning, we need to do this. According to Okta has actually brings out a prediction saying that Manchester City will be finishing first again, Arsenal second, Liverpool third, Chelsea on the fourth table, while Manchester United fifth position. Aston Villa and Newcastle follow suit. Now this is it. Now according to your own Olasunkanmi Okta, and I wanted to predict how the top four would look like this particular season that is starting today.
For me, the favorite is actually Manchester City. I think they still have what it takes to go all out and win the league. And I think Liverpool will come second. Third, maybe Arsenal. But I think Arsenal will not win the league. Fourth, I think I'm hoping it's going to be Chelsea because the team needs to get back into that Champions League. That's where they belong. Okay, now the thing is, you are so sure 100% that the Gunners cannot pick up the league. They can't win the league. Oh my God! This season, I don't know about next season, but I think this season they will not win it, just as they did not win it last season. So for the Arsenal fans listening to us, please pardon Olasunkanmi, but he's been so sure that Arsenal are not picking up the league. I don't know what he has seen from his own end, but for me, I think football might be just not being. You can't predict accurately, though. Okay, we need to go. Our time is up, and we need to go. Up next is newspaper review. Please do well to also follow us on all our social media handle as we be live. Olasunkanmi, we need to go. Please bid us farewell before we leave this morning. Thank you, Damilola, for having me, and thank you to Power365 FM. All right then. Oh my God. We need to go. We need to leave. Until we join, that will be Monday. Please do well to also come live and direct and follow me on my program when you see the Yoruba version of me. That'll be on Sunday, 5:30 p.m. Nigerian time on Lagba Line. Until then, I am Ibidakpo Miracle Oluwa Damilola. I'm out of the studio. Please stay out of trouble.
Don't turn off your radio. You are listening to Power FM. This is 365 Power FM.